Hello, everybody. It's PsyFerret, and today is November 16th, and it is time for another PsyBreaks. So, last couple of weeks, let's talk about what I have been doing off stream for the last couple of weeks for kind of just like a chill and relax. So, as always, TV and movies and comics are kind of my main thing, especially with the world as it is today. But this last couple weeks, I have been watching Primal, Seven Deadly Sins, and last week tonight with John Oliver. I've also been watching on YouTube because, I want to shout out anything I watch on YouTube. Admiral Baru and his Darkest Dungeon Deathless hardest difficulty run. Whew. I've been watching those highlights and it is still funny. So I'm just going to give that a little shout out. On the reading side, I actually did a little bit more reading the last couple weeks than I usually do. And I read both Deadly Class volumes, both 4 and 5. So great times all around. So let's start with Primal. Primal is made by the same person who I believe is made by the same people who made Samurai Jack. One of the big things I really like about this show is the fact that there's very little dialogue, but a lot of emotion. I mean, most of the dialogue can be drawing down to roars and grunts. That's like 90% of the dialogue. The last episode actually had the most dialogue, and I'm pretty sure there was a total of like 4 words. It's a very interesting and emotional experience, and they just finished season 1 here just recently. I'm really hopeful that we get to see more of this show because it is fantastic. I'm loving it. It is a little on the gruesome side. I will mention that one of the things I found from this creator in particular is that he is a big fan of, keeping some of these death animations really going. And he is not the kind to hold punches. He will hit you in the feels hard with no shame or guilt. But overall, I would highly recommend this. I originally watched this on Adult Swim, but I have been informed it is available on HBO Max. So enjoy. Next, Seven Deadly Sins. I've read some of the comics or manga, and I've seen a lot of the episodes before. I realized they launched a new season and I'm trying to catch up again and rewatch it to kind of refresh my memory. I'm in the middle of season 3. I've been catching up slowly but surely. I feel like it's been dragging just a little bit here. I've noticed I've been skipping some episodes, just straight up skipping episodes because it's not that as fun as it was originally. But overall, I still am having kind of a good time. I think it's just having like a little bit of a slump in the middle of season 3. But overall, it's been a good time. I still highly recommend it. It's still a little weird, but then again, it's an anime. So, a lot of anime is just weird. Last week tonight with John Oliver, which I watched on my cable box, but it is available via HBO and HBO Max. And I do believe they put their main segment on YouTube as well. He just ended his season. He's taking hiatus. And John, no, John, I need you. Don't leave me. It was really funny. It was pretty funny. He's still really funny. He's still very deeply analytical. He still provides citations, and it's probably like the biggest thing I really do enjoy overall. And yeah, in terms of like news like segments. And finally, a quick shout out to Duckess Dungeon Deathless highlights from Admiral Baru. He is also a Twitch streamer, twitch.tv/Admiral Baru. I have been I really enjoyed his these highlights. Like watching an actual stream sometimes can be like really long and hard. I realize that, but these highlights have been really cool and really fun, and it gives a good sense of humor. I've been really inspired by these. I'm gonna try and copy some of it to a degree, and yeah, I think I've been having a lot of fun watching these, and I feel like I'm learning something about the game, even though I have never played it myself, which may or may not change. If you've got some time to kill, go ahead and watch it. It's mysteriously consumed way too much of my time. But yeah, there's that. All right. And finally, Deadly Class. I read both volumes 4 and 5. This is the end of the freshman year and the beginning of the sophomore year of King's Dominion's high school. And let's just say it was brutal. It was brutal. Oh, I forgot. I remembered this twist that was coming, but seeing it again is still like, what? What? And it's just like, oh man, it is so much fun, so much excitement. And it's how do you even cope? How do you even cope? And like part of it is honestly like the characters themselves are not coping. They're not coping with what they did. And they realize that. And it's harsh. The sad reality of what they did is catching up to them. And they're struggling. But it's a really good read. I have been enjoying it. I originally got it from like a Humble Bundle, but I also know like my public library has it. I think there's a couple of ways to buy it off of Image Comics themselves. I know for me, I tend to buy a lot of comics off of Comixology. So there's that. And I do, again, keep track of Humble Bundles because I know Humble Bundle has a lot of these comics as well. So yeah, that's that. So this here is the end of the show. I do appreciate everybody who stopped by and came by to hear some more of the PsyBreaks, keeping up with the ferret. I will be again live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights, starting at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And in the meantime, I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.